You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. Now this video, I had to give it to the Godzilla fans. This one, while not quite the roasting that Kong got, I had to put some of the G fans in check in this video because they got a little bit too cocky after that roasting. And in particular, towards the end of this video, I did do one really good roast on Godzilla. Now, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to E.T.N. We're going to have a great stream on Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, preparing for the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer. It's going to be a lot of fun, so I hope you stop by. But definitely enjoy this video.
Rob, do you think Kong with an axe can defeat King Ghidorah after seeing his axe absorb the atomic breath? I don't think Kong could beat King Ghidorah at all. But just because I think Kong can't beat King Ghidorah doesn't mean he can't beat Godzilla. This is like when I see people say that, like there's no way Kong could win because of King Ghidorah. Well, nobody thought the Patriots could lose the year they were undefeated, and they lost to a team that was 10-6. And wasn't even close to number one in offense or defense in the league that year. The point I'm trying to make is it's all about matching up. I've made this case many before. I hate to sound like a broken record for many of you, but it's about the matchup. First of all, Godzilla and King Ghidorah are both extraordinarily large, extraordinary lumbering monsters. As much as I love Godzilla, he still needed a good boost from a nuclear bomb and enhanced by Mothra's power, let's just call it that, to finish off. Remember, Ghidorah had the death kill on Godzilla. The death kill before he got distracted by the orca gave enough time for Godzilla to get a breather, and both the combination of the nuclear bomb and Mothra's power to go through his core and his body, whatever you want to call it, to get him charged up. It's not like Godzilla did a one-on-one against Ghidorah and won. There were tangibles that took effect that helped him. So Godzilla fans need to remember that, number one. Number two, Kong is a lot smarter, a lot faster, more nimble, and just as strong. Those are things that so far Godzilla has not faced. All right? The female Muto was not fast. The flying Muto was like a kite. It's not like he's supersonic through the sky. He was not that fast either. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at this. Look, where's the shot? Look at this. I want you to know something. That is a 400-foot gorilla leaping from the top of what's probably a building with an axe. There has been no monster in the Monsterverse to come at Godzilla like that. No monster in the Monsterverse has come at Godzilla like that. Think about the speed at which he's coming at Godzilla. And look, again, G fans, let's be real.
Jose.exe tipped $1. Totally off topic, but can you give your football predictions for tomorrow?
My prediction from before the season started was Kansas City at Tampa in the Super Bowl. I stand by that. So I'm saying Kansas City and Tampa tomorrow. I mean, no monster has come at Godzilla like that in the Monsterverse. And this is why this is where I tell G fans, because right now the biggest complaint I'm seeing from G fans, the ones that are blinded.
Tyler Brown tipped $1. Yeah, but the whole reason Serizawa died to revive Godzilla from the military oxygen destroyer. If the oxygen weapon didn't come into play, Godzilla had Ghidorah whooped under the ocean.
Right, but it didn't turn out that way, did it? That's a what if. It didn't turn out that way.
Mr. L super chatted $4.99. Just because a shark can beat a human in the water doesn't mean they'll demolish them on land. Same goes for Kong and Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about terrain. That's another part of it. But the point I'm trying to make is that when you look at people fighting, or you look at people competing against each other, matchups, especially mostly in team sports, I will admit, but matchups make a difference. What one person can do to another completely changes when they're facing a different opponent. This is why when people are like, oh, there's no way Godzilla will lose because Godzilla beat Ghidorah and Kong could never beat Ghidorah. That might very well be true. But let's not forget what Godzilla needed to win. Let's also not forget that Godzilla has never faced an opponent like Kong in the Monsterverse. You know, before he fought, remember, in the movie King of the Monsters, they said Ghidorah and Kong and Godzilla had met before. And even then, Godzilla barely won. He had to knock him in an iceberg and freeze him, you know, paraphrasing. So the idea that, and then, all right, so I was going to say, there's a lot of G fans also complaining about the fact, oh, well, of course he's going to win. He has an axe. Godzilla has atomic breath. What? So now, because they evened the playing field, Godzilla has atomic breath. And you want to know something? And this will at least show the Kong fans here that I was burning earlier, that now talking seriously, this is where I advocate for Kong. Even if Kong didn't have the axe, I still don't think it's a sure win for Godzilla. Because Kong has proven to have a substantial amount of intelligence. And this is what happens. The first time Godzilla would use his atomic breath, Kong would get hit with it. He would get seriously scarred. It would probably be the first match that they meet, and he'll probably lose because of that. But Kong will remember that. And Kong is fast enough to dodge it. Why? Because if you haven't noticed, in the Monsterverse, Godzilla completely telegraphs his atomic breath. You can see it coming a mile away.
Newt's for Kaiju tipped $1. He ripped a Ghidorah head off. What are we talking about? Ghidorah was going to go down. Why everyone forgets Ghidorah got a major boost up too in Boston. Right? Why does everyone forget that?
That was a recharge. That wasn't a boost up. What Godzilla got was a boost up. And yes, they fought underwater. Godzilla ripped his head off. Guess what? He forgot the other two heads. Ghidorah got out the water and he grew a new one. Sorry, what do you want? Everybody goes back to that underwater scene. Guess what? Yes, Godzilla won that underwater scene. Did it end the war? No. What matters is the ending. And Godzilla had to literally burn him away to win. Did you see how big Godzilla was at the end of that movie? When he was jacked up?
Techie MP4 super chatted $1.
Yeah. He dropped an oxygen destroyer. Look, so blame the military because it didn't end the way you wanted to. So what you're telling me, based on that argument, what you're telling me is that the movie should have been over then? If that's the case, would you have been happy? Would you have been happy if that was the end of the movie?
Runk the Funk tipped $1. Muhammad Ali couldn't beat Smokin' Joe Frazier in their first bout, not because Joe had a super strong punch, but because Joe could take Ali's hits and keep coming, which Ali wasn't used to.
Right.
Same concept.
And Muhammad Ali beat the hell out of Foreman, not because he was stronger, because clearly Foreman was much stronger. He tired him out. That's what I'm saying. You can't just go based on other... I got you, Mike. Hold on. You can't go based on a prior match. It doesn't work that way. And look, I don't take this the wrong way. I'm just being real with you. That underwater argument with Godzilla and Ghidorah is ridiculous because that didn't end their fight. It didn't end their fight. Yes, we all agree that Godzilla could win underwater against anyone, including Kong. But you know what? Ghidorah did not die. And neither did Godzilla. And in the end, Godzilla needed a boost. Let's go with your argument. So Godzilla doesn't get the nuke, right? Let's say Godzilla manages to get out of that, right? He doesn't need the nuke. He manages to get out. He still needs Mothra. So come on, man. Let's not pretend that Godzilla is unbeatable. Godzilla's been beat a lot of times. Quite a bit, in fact. I mean, don't forget. He lost to 2 Mothra larvae, okay? He lost to 2 caterpillars. Let's not pretend like this guy's unbeatable. I love him. Look, I got 2 Godzilla, my favorite Godzilla figures right here. I'm a true fan, but I'm a grounded fan. Our boy lost to 2 caterpillars, okay? So let's not sit here and think that there's no way Kong's going to win. It's a 50-50, man. If you think Kong has no chance, you're kidding yourself. I don't understand why, like, and this is a Godzilla fan. Just 20 minutes ago, I was roasting the Kong fans in chat. But when it comes down to seriously discussing the 2 monsters, I'm well aware that Kong can win.
Mike Watson tipped $1. I wonder if we'll see some of the characters from the previous movies, like Brody or Tom Hiddleston besides the last movie. Maybe some surprise cameos.
Maybe. That would be cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wouldn't surprise me if Kong won. And I wouldn't even be upset because in my heart, I like to root for underdogs. I really do. Like, look, football is a good example. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was pushing for the Cleveland Browns, man. I was like, man, I would love to see the Browns go to the Super Bowl. Even though it would have killed my prediction. And look, they had a chance. They didn't play enough good defense, but they had a chance. I tend to lean towards underdogs. But I've been a Godzilla fan since I was 4 years old, 3 years old. You think that's going to change after 40 years, man? No way. But, man, Kong is badass. Look, don't forget his Skull Island. I mean, he did something. He eviscerated that skull crawler. He literally ripped his insides out. Okay? So come on, man. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, man. G fans, look, I got to be fair here, okay? I gave it to Kong fans earlier. I got to give it to you. All right? I love Big G. He's a badass. He's done some badass things. But he's lost to caterpillars. He's lost to a flying moth, okay? Don't forget, Mechagodzilla nearly killed him in the Heisei series if it wasn't for Rodan. All right? He has faced death many times. Many times. And our class of kaiju, specifically the ones in the Toho universe, are big, lumbering, slow monsters. Kong is a freaking agile 400-foot monster. How's Godzilla going to deal with this guy swinging from building to building? He's going to run circles around him. The bottom line is, guys, look, it is fun to like talk shit, and it's fun to you know, oh, Kong this, Godzilla that. But you know what, honestly, and this is my feeling, and I hope you guys share this, and maybe even hope you realize it after the movie. At the end of the day, we're really the one who wins, right? I think the fans win. This is going to be a fun. I'm hoping it's a good movie. I think it'll be a fun experience. It's obviously. Thank you, James, very much for the membership, for the joining. Damn, I gotta start making a list, man. Every time I see somebody join, I'm like, gotta start doing bonus content. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Thank you for the look. And I want to say something too, wholeheartedly. Outside of the fact that we win as fans, and that's really what it comes down to. What's important is that we're entertained, and what's important is that we have a good time, and that we have a lot of conversations to come after this whole event. Godzilla weighs 99,000 tons, while Kong weighs less. That makes zero difference. That makes nothing. Did you know that gorillas can lift like 10 times their own weight? So I don't think that's going to mean anything. His weight is not going to mean anything when he takes a Godzilla punch to that small ass jaw. Okay? I'm going to be very interested to see what kind of jaw Godzilla has after taking a punch like that. In fact, you know what I was thinking? Imagine, right? Kong and Godzilla fighting. If Kong wants to be an asshole, you know what I'm saying? Kong can just put his hand out in Godzilla's jaw, and Godzilla will be like this. Watch. Godzilla's going to be like... All Kong got to do is hold his face. Godzilla going to be like... What? What's he gonna do?
Tyler Brown tipped
Well, how do you
$1
counter that?
here since 2013. Here's to 1K viewers. As I said the other night, Rob. Crowd chants you deserve it, you deserve it.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, if that's what I would do if I was Kong, I would just hold him out with one hand and start beating him with the end of the axe with the other. Like whipping his ass with the axe, like, you know, the Godzilla you wrong stick. You know, bitch. Like, you're right? Just take the axe, but flip it on this side, hold Godzilla, and just whack his ass. Oh my God, how embarrassing would that be? Come on, man. Kong's got to use that strategy.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Click here to watch more content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.